Hello, and basically here's the Nylint roadster. When I started this thing, the hubcap said Ford, so this is technically like a 1932 Ford Roadster-esque thing, but either way, steel chassis, things from the 50s. I built one of these a long time ago, and I just wanted to make a quick overview of how you can make one too if you want to. But at the time of this, I've already sold this, so I don't have a lot of time to actually show it, but we're going to grab the camera and take a good look at how to make one. Anyways, there is some obvious trimming you have to do to basically get the suspension and the parts of this to fit. And I should note, this is using a team-losi mini T. Well, parts basically. I literally got the parts for this yesterday, and at this time I just got the thing as a roller, just for a fact. I've already built one before, so I got the hard part out of the way, and we're just going to stick this down for a bit while you guys stare at me trying to get this thing apart. Anyways, should mention it is never easy getting these back apart because it is like a press, well, not press, but there's so many tabs that hold these together. There we go. Alright, grab camera again, and we're gonna see how to make one of these. Now, as I said, team-losi mini T parts. It's essentially a stock setup. It's just a matter, I did have to ditch the dampeners and shock tower for this mostly. But we do have basically some washer, a spring, and a nut. And I don't know why my camera's not wanting to focus, but it doesn't help things, I guess. Anywho, it's just stock setup. I was planning on using like a Tamiya style servo saver, and then just micro servo, ESC, and battery and stuff. But with the dimensions of all that, it should fit with leaving the interior in place, and this thing should look pretty awesome. But the crazy part of this is it technically is a mid-motor mini T of all things. I had to keep the bulkhead facing forward like a normal mini T, but I had to basically flip the transmission backwards in order for it to hide behind the curved back of this car. Tough part about that, as we'll quickly show, was the holes in the back had to be basically drilled and modified in the bulkhead to fit closer together to fit the transmission, while the front had to be moved apart. This wasn't too hard, it was just time consuming to do. At the same time, we should note I did have to drill a hole for each A-arm and then just use a screw with a washer, then spring, then nut to basically have adjustable spring to adjust the stiffness of the springs, of course. But it's just a trimmed down rear shock tower. Also mentioned, just trimmed down, technically it was a broken bulkhead for the front and back, and just trimmed it down, using those for the mounting points for the upper link, and that's essentially it. It's just mostly stock mini T and so forth, but I hope this helps making a mini T, well, roadster of your own.